champ is here. The champ is here. What is this? What is this here, huh? Champ is here. Got the belt. Got the fedora. Where's that dynasty at? Where's that dynasty at, Laker fans? Where's that dynasty at? Somebody want to tell me where that dynasty at? The dynasty done? Huh? Huh? Did we get rid of it? Is the dynasty done? Huh? I had enough of that. That's old news, guys. Why are we even going to talk about the Warriors? That's old news. Come on, Laker fans. You guys know how this works, huh? Huh? I don't know why I do the tss, but I feel like I'm supposed to do that. Come on, guys. What are we doing here? The series has been over. They went up 3-1. It was a wrap. It's a matter of time. Hi, appreciate you guys being a part of the show. A little winded, not gonna lie. It was a good workout right there. I appreciate you guys being a part of the show. What happens if we actually won the whole thing? What the hell would I have to wear? What the hell would I do? Come on, Laker fans. All right, I appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Post-game show after the post-game show. 4-2, Laker fans. That's it. 4-2. Lakers find a way to beat the Golden State Warriors. These comments are hilarious. I'm just looking at the comments, and it's pretty funny. Lakers beat the Warriors 4-2. So that's 2 straight series for the Lakers that they win in 6 games. Of course, break down a little bit of the game. Talk about LeBron Anthony Davis. Talk about Darvin Ham playing chess with Steve Kerr the entire time. And I got to be honest, it wasn't even that close. Darvin Ham, a little checkmate action in that series against Steve Kerr. Very, very impressive. We'll spend a little time, of course, previewing the Lakers and the Nuggets. We'll talk a little bit about that. I appreciate everybody putting all the comments on here. I'll do my best to get to the comments. Super chat's open. Please subscribe to the channel, the whole thing. Okay, let's get started here. So let me just kind of find a couple comments here. I know there's a lot of them. Comments like this where it just shows boxing. Like these, right? We know where we're going here. Here's another one. And another one. And another one. All right, we're not going to do all that. There's a lot of these. We got a lot of people that just want to see boxing. I don't know how we've morphed into that. I don't know how I created that I have to shadow box specifically after Lakers win, or more specifically, after Lakers win a series, it's over. The fedora, you guys know, is special. If it's the first time you guys seen the fedora, it's a Laker fedora. I'm not going to wear a Laker fedora when the Lakers move on to the next round. All right, that's what we got here. All right, let's get started with breaking some stuff down here. By the way, how nice is this? Lakers get to chill, kick back now for the next 3 days off. So they have literally identical to what happened against Memphis. 6 games went exactly the same way the other series. Lakers stole the first game, took care of home court advantage. I think they're 7-0 now, maybe 8-0 if you count it, the playing tournament, and they're now 8 games away from winning another championship. What the hell is going on here? How did this happen? How did this happen? I mean, yeah, we thought the Lakers would get in here and try to do some work, but that's unbelievable what they were able to accomplish. What do we got here? Sliwa, you are allowed to be late for this one. Take your time wiping off the confetti and champagne. We're working overtime during these playoffs. Love you, Lakers. My man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words there. Okay, let's get started. I wanna start with just breaking down the game a little bit. 122 to 101 the final score. Okay, Lake fans. If you've heard me on this show, on the post game after the post game, or really any of the other shows that I do, the more this series went on, the more apparent it was, yeah, the Golden State Warriors just can't beat the Lakers on a consistent basis. Lakers beat them 3 out of 4 times during the regular season, but it's tough to gauge that because once the playoffs start, it's a different animal. We know the Warriors, give them all the respect in the world. They've been an unbelievable franchise, obviously, for this stretch here, for the stretch of the last 8, 10 years, or whatever you want to call it. But if the Lakers played the Warriors 10 more times, they'd still beat them 7 times. They're the better team. They're the better team. What they do to win a game is much more sustainable than what the Golden State Warriors were trying to do. Think about what the Lakers do. And I know I emphasize this more. When the Lakers went up 3 games to 1, it was like, all right, well, this series is done. It's just a matter of when, not if. And then on top of that, it also, I think, opened up the eyes of Lakers can win this whole freaking thing. Now, Denver Nuggets, good opponent, great opponent. We're going to get into all that stuff. But when you're in the Final Four, you obviously can win the whole thing. And the Lakers have, as far as experience goes, the best experience of any of these teams left. And we'll see how much that comes into play. The Warriors had to work so hard to get buckets for a team that, the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, and this is what they do, and they can go on 14-0 runs like that, all that stuff, which is, by the way, not wrong. But think about the last 3 games for the Warriors. 3 of the last 4 games, Lakers Warriors. The Warriors scored 98 points, 101 points, 101 points. Lakers were locking these dudes down. That even if you got a shot off, it was most likely a bad shot. Klay Thompson was 3 of 19 from the field, 2 of 12. Okay, Klay's been struggling. He only had really one good game this series. Steph Curry. Steph, 32 points. It took him 28 shots, 11 of 28, 4 of 14 from the field. He had 4 turnovers in tonight's game. Andrew Wiggins did nothing. Maybe that rib injury was a real thing. Did nothing. He was 2 of 8. Draymond, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Jordan Poole, I don't know what Poole ended up getting tonight. What Poole get? 3 of 10. They were all bad. They were inefficient. And, for some people that want to say, oh, the Warriors just shot bad. No, the Lakers had a hand in their face every time they took a shot. So where I sit during these games, it's behind John and Michael, but it's a great seat, and it's on the top of section 100. It's probably 20 rows up, something like that. And you got a great vantage point on both sides. And every shot the Warriors took, I'm like, that's a tough shot. If they make the shot, you just give them credit and say that's a great shot. But all of them were contested. To get into any type of rhythm was incredibly difficult. And the only reason why I set it up that way is because at the end of the day, what the Lakers told the Golden State Warriors is we're going to push you around. We're bigger than you. We're stronger than you. We have better length than you. We have better size than you. And we're just going to lock you guys up for 48 minutes a game. And unless you're unbelievable from three and from the outside shot, you just can't beat us. And that's exactly what the Lakers did. Warriors ended up taking 14 free throws in this game, 10 of 14. Lakers took 42 free throws, 31 of 42. Warriors ended up taking 48 3-pointers. Lakers took 26 3-pointers. And oh, by the way, the Lakers made the same amount of threes as the Warriors, 13 to 13. Lakers took less threes. They took easier shots. They got to the free throw line and they played defense. You tell me which one is more sustainable. I think and it's okay to do it, but I think we gave the Warriors too much credit because of what they've done in the past, not of who they are today. And the Lakers kind of ran circles around them. That's the best way that I can put it. They were by far the better team over these 4 games, and these 6 games, and I'll say it again. They can go play. They can go play 10 more times. Lakers are going to win 7 of those games. That's. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the Golden State Warriors. That's just what it is. The Lakers were that much better than them, and a lot of that was on the defensive side. All right, let me read a couple of these here. Why are these not highlighted? Okay, got to that one. Read a couple highlights here. Great win. We shot better three than them in this game. We did. No question about that. Literally, Lakers from the 3-point line tonight. And this is a team that's depending on the threes. The Warriors shot 27%, Lakers shot 50%, and the Lakers still got to the free throw line 42 times. That's actually pretty insane right there. Fedora knockout crossover. It's Victor. It's funny that you say that. When I play games at the gym, I always wear the fedora. I always wear the fedora because there's nothing like hitting a three and then having a fedora on and the defense not understanding what just happened. I think they should start allowing fedoras in the NBA. That's just my personal opinion. All right, let's see what else we got here. Read a couple more comments here. I'm actually excited about this series against the Denver Nuggets. It'll be a tough series. Don't get me wrong here. Don't forget the yes, crystal ball. I will not forget the victory milk. I'll probably go home and have a bowl of cereal. Not gonna lie. We can be honest with each other. We could all be honest with each other. I know what you guys do when you get home. Sometimes I go have a bowl of cereal. Uh, Great point here, bargain shopper. Won by threes, eliminated by threes. I mean, they outclassed them. They were just better in every possible category that you could think of. The Lakers were just better. And as mentally tough as the Golden State Warriors are and the champions they are, everything. Give them all the credit in the world. As much as you want to give them credit, you got LeBron on the other side. There's nothing LeBron hasn't seen. And whatever LeBron is, he can motivate his guys because there's actually a guy that they all respect and has been there and has done it before. AD as well. And AD, certainly carried the load. But the Braun part is definitely something. Damn, I mean, ruthless here. Ruthless here. All right, let me see another one. Do you smell what Austin Reeves is cooking? Looked like Austin was doing Steph moves to Steph. Blessings from Costa Rica. Oz, I appreciate it. Blessings to you as well, my friend, out in Costa Rica. Um, Austin Reeves, just incredible. All right, let me start getting into some of the players because I do want to talk about that. I want to talk about Darvin Ham. I want to spend some time on that. Now I'm getting called out to the park, and I dare you to come out to Echo Park. I'm there. Justin, let me listen. It's 11:45, 11:46 right now. Give me about another half hour. By the time I leave here, I got to leave the parking lot, everything else. Another 15 minutes to get there. Give me like 45 minutes. And then, of course, I got to stretch. That takes about 15, 20 minutes. I might need your help stretching. Then I got to warm up. Give me another 10, 15 minutes there to warm up. Um, and then I'll just run your ass and we'll go to 11 and I'll probably win 11-4. Okay. And the only reason why I gave you 4 is that I just want you to feel good when you go home. All right, I'm just kidding. I'd probably lose, but it's okay. Stephen A. No game 7 in San Fran blowback on ID and his Knicks lose. Okay. Okay. I want to get into the actual players here real quick. Let me get into the actual players here real quick. Okay. I'm gonna do this one real quick, even though I just want to get it out of the way. Austin Reaves, 39 minutes, 7 of 12, 23 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. That's a really, really good stat line. And that's Austin Reaves. That's a really good stat line. The dude is a competitor. The half court shot he hit right before the half is kind of changed the whole scope of the game. Warriors had a chance to cut it down to 5 before halftime. I think it was DiVincenzo got maybe a rebound or a deflection or something. AD blocks it. Austin Reaves gets the ball, fire it. The place explodes. And then the Lakers, to start the second half, just came out freaking swinging, and there was nothing that the Warriors can do. Austin Reaves was a big part of winning this series. Austin Reaves has been a big part of why the Lakers are in the Western Conference Finals, 23, 6, and 5. Shout out to Austin Reaves. Just the guy's he's a baller, man. He really, really is. He's a winner. He plays tough. He does everything you ask him to do. He makes winning type of plays. You need guys like that on a championship roster. So kudos to Austin Reaves. Okay, I'm gonna ask Laker fans here real quick on this one. You guys want me to do LeBron or AD? Who do you guys want me to do first? LeBron or Anthony Davis? First 1 to 5. LeBron or Anthony Davis? First 1 to 5 here, Laker fans. Fedora action right here. Get that fedora on here, Laker fans. All right, let's see. AD 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of ADs. It's 4 to 1. Okay. Damn. All right. One. That's close. 5 to 3. All right, let me do AD real quick, and I'm gonna go to Braun. So I had a couple people telling me, I'm doing my show this morning, and everything else was doing the pregame show. I had people hitting me with Twitter. Hey, Anthony Davis really has to send a message to all those clowns that were laughing at him after Game 5. If you guys actually remember this, I was doing the post after the post, and I did not watch TNT. So you guys were saying how disrespectful they were, and I didn't know what was going on. I watched it later, spent a lot of time on my show in the morning on Thursday talking about it was just complete BS. Like these guys just assuming without really getting a lot of information that just making fun of Anthony Davis and an injury. All right. I listened to Draymond Green's podcast this morning. I've told you guys this before. Draymond, you could like him, not like him, whatever the case is. I'm a fan of his game. I'm a fan of his championship mentality. I'm a fan of when he talks too, because he tells it how it is. And he spent a lot of time talking about how he didn't understand why people would be laughing at Anthony Davis and a head injury. So, anyways, long story short, people were talking about how AD's got to send a message tonight. He should shut all those people up, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, he shouldn't. You know what Anthony Davis should do? Try to win the game and get to the Western Conference Finals. And that in itself will shut up anybody that had something to say about Anthony Davis. I want to read you guys Anthony Davis's stat line here real quick, okay? AD had 17 points, 20 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 block shots. AD absolutely manhandled and controlled the Golden State Warriors. They had no answer for him on the defensive side, and he's been one of the best players in the world in this playoff run. He's been incredible. He's been amazing. The Lakers are in the Western Conference Finals because Anthony Davis is how he's been performing in the playoffs. The Lakers are in the Western Conference Finals because AD, since he had that injury, actually against the Denver Nuggets back in December, missed 5 weeks, and since then has been there every single night, other than 2 back-to-backs. AD has been there. So for all the bitching and complaining that people have had about Anthony Davis, and they call him street clothes. God bless LeBron. We're not getting there unless AD is here and doing what he's doing. All those role players that you have there sounds good. None of that matters if AD's not doing what he's doing. So whether you're the biggest Anthony Davis fan or you're not, the last time Anthony Davis was this healthy, the Lakers won a championship in 2020. He's healthy again for the playoffs. They're 2 rounds in. They're in the Western Conference Finals, and they're 1 round away from getting back to the NBA Finals and trying to get championship number 18. So I love that for Anthony Davis. This had nothing to do with quieting people's opinion on him. It had nothing to do with the chatter that comes with my world, which is sports talk radio, which is TV, which is, all these microphones that people have. Um, it wasn't about trying to shut them up. It was about winning a game. AD was plus 31 in the plus minus. It was the highest plus minus of anybody on the floor. It usually is like that with Anthony Davis. And the Lakers are in the Western Conference Finals because of AD. So That's the best way that I could frame it up and that I can put it. AD has been incredible in this playoff run, period. There's you don't have to add anything to it, nothing. He's been incredible. Does he have some nights where you wish he was a little bit more aggressive, that he did this on offense? Yeah. But he's also the best player on defense every single night, and it's why the Lakers are sitting here. So that's the best way that I could explain Anthony Davis there, Laker fans. That is the best way that I could explain it. Okay, let me read some of these comments here. All right. Said, good thing we did not have Scott. Even Scott Foster couldn't have stopped this. Scott Foster could not have stopped this. He could have tried. There was just nothing Scott Foster can do on a night like this. Allen, this series was a training course for the Lakers perimeter defenders, hoping they find chasing down Nuggets guards not so hectic and energy draining, even a bit slow in comparison. Christopher Silva, appreciate the super chat there. Yeah, the Nuggets are going to be a completely different matchup. That's for sure. And I'm going to get into the Nuggets. I don't want to do it just now, but I'm going to get into the Nuggets. And I'll do that towards the end. Towards the end, we could talk a little bit about that. All right, AD is not just the best two-way player in the playoffs, but he's the best player in the league right now. He doesn't need to score 40 to be dominant. Absolutely true. AD, best defender in the NBA. AD is the MVP of playoffs. AD needs that narrative changed. Okay, this is an interesting one. So, the narrative is not, is AD good, is he not good? The narrative on AD, I think, is more, is he available, is he not available? And that one's fair because that's why he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year awards or, first team all defense or any of that stuff, which, by the way, he's won that stuff before. Anyways, he has not won a Defensive Player of the Year award. But that's the narrative. What the narrative should not be, oh, that's not good. Did we lose me? Am I on? I don't even know if I'm getting to these comments so late. I didn't even see somebody said Wi-Fi had gone out. All right, looks like I'm on. The narrative, in my opinion, on Anthony Davis is he's an unbelievable basketball player, but he's injury prone, and that is him. So kind of just can put it like that. All right, let me see what else got here. Job is not finished. Is not finished. I want to talk about Braun here real quick. Here we go. We'll do this one. That was truly a Braun masterclass. He just dominated the offensive end, getting himself deep on most occasions. Okay, so talk about Braun here real quick. I want to try and put the right perspective here on LeBron. He's got 30 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds. He was 10 of 14 from the field. My man had 30 points on 14 field goal attempts, plus 9 assists, plus 9 rebounds, plus 2 steals and a block shot. 10 of 14 from the field, played 43 minutes. All right, so I did something today. If you guys know Greg Bergman, work with here at the station, he was sitting next to me today for the game. And I told Berg at one point, I said that I just don't know how much Laker fans truly appreciate what Bron is doing right now. And I'm gonna try to give a little bit of perspective here. I know, for some people, when you think of Bron, they're gonna say, "Oh, Bron's never gonna be a Laker like Kobe was." Yeah, I know that. Of course he's not. Kobe played for the Lakers for 20 years and has 5 NBA championships with the Lakers. Bron has had different chapters in his career. He had a chapter with Cleveland, a chapter with Miami, another chapter with Cleveland, and now here's his, what I assume is his final chapter with the Lakers. Bron is in his 20th year in the NBA. He's played over 275 playoff games. And I'm going to read you his stats again against the defending champs. LeBron tonight had 30 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 10 of 14 from the field in 43 minutes of play. I think he's given an unbelievable amount of confidence and the green light for guys like Austin Reaves, for guys like D'Angelo Russell, Lonnie Walker, Rui Hachimura. I think he brings this mentality and this experience that everybody's like, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and follow one of the greatest to ever do it. And Bron took out the Warriors again. I mean, think about that. The Warriors had not lost against a team in the Western Conference in the Steve Kerr era. They just lost to LeBron again. They faced LeBron how many different years in the playoffs? They needed KD to take down Bron in a couple of those years. The one other year that they won two without Bron, obviously no Kyrie, no Kevin Love. Bron is still doing it. He's still doing it. I think that part more than anything else is LeBron is still making it happen. That's just incredible that it's still happening. Um, I think that comment here that Braun was a masterclass. We say it. I know I say it all the time, and a lot of people say it. The chess versus checkers. The man isn't even playing chess anymore. I don't know. He's playing another game. So it's incredible. 38 years old, still doing it, and still doing it against the Golden State Warriors. They still don't have an answer for him. All right, I'm gonna do a little roll call here. Wherever you guys are tuning in, get in here with your comments and throw them in here. Hi from Portugal. Got up at 1 a.m. to watch a game at 3 a.m. Went to bed at 6 a.m. Dream of the Lakers. Now 8 a.m. to watch a show. Cardo, that's amazing, man. I appreciate that, and I'm glad the Lakers got you a W. And I'm glad you're tuning in from Portugal. So I appreciate you tuning in. So wherever you guys are tuning in from, I'll do my best to try to get to you. Doing a little roll call here. Western Conference, Sliwa. Thanks for all. Got you, Joshua. I appreciate you being a part of the show as well, my friend. Soul in the house. Colorado Springs. LeBron James playing checkmate. Yeah, he is. Still haven't gotten to Darvin Ham, which I'll get into in a quick second. Can I just say this real quick on Darvin Ham? Tokyo, thank you for being a part of the show. DC. Couple fist pumps right here. Got you there, my brother. Indonesia in the house. Look where everybody is. They're everywhere. Laker fans are everywhere. So, one quick thing about Darvin Ham. That man made adjustments all series long, went with what was working, didn't overthink things, tried Lonnie Walker, decided in game 6 he was going to change his starting lineup, took Jared Vanderbilt out and put in Dennis Schroeder to go smaller. Played Hachimura less because he didn't feel like he was going to be as effective because of the size. Uh, you can evaluate Darvin Ham however you want, but my man is earning his paycheck right now. Darvin Ham's been outstanding so far in the playoffs. Riverside, New York City in the house. Calabasas in the house. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I am still Long Beach. Thank you, Chatsworth. El Segundo in the house. It's a great coffee shop, by the way. Fort Worth, Texas, Vegas, Colorado Springs, El Monte, California. I'm still going to end up previewing the Lakers, and I just want to talk a little bit about the Lakers and the Warriors, and then we'll get out of here. So stay with me here for a few more minutes. Van Nuys, I got you. Rochester, I got you. Italy with an open invite for this summer. Thank you, Matteo. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Uganda in the house. Thank you for being a part of the show. Tustin, California. I love that when you get something like Uganda and you get in the Philippines, Afghanistan in the house. Come on now. There we go. My wife's house. I still don't understand this. If it's your wife, isn't it your house too? I mean, I don't understand when you say it's your wife's house. All right, do your thing. You know. All right, see what we got here. Abu Dhabi in the house. Norwalk in the house. San Pedro. A lot of comments here, like friends. I can't keep up. I really can't. I try, just can't keep up. Ham outcoached Kerr. Dominican Republic in the house. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. Let's see what we got here. Pakistan in the house. Thank you, Lake. Corona, California. San Antonio, Texas. Okay, Lake fans, if I missed you, my apologies. As you can imagine, there's a lot of here. One, two, three: Cancun, Clippers, Memphis, Golden State. I love how the Clippers were mixed in there. You took the teams that the Lakers beat, but then you made sure to throw in the Clippers. Dubai, thanks for being part of the show. Long Island. Okay, here's where we are here. Take on the Nuggets series, Alan. Okay, so got a chance to watch the Warriors yesterday. The Nuggets yesterday. They finished out Phoenix, and just kind of all right. Let's get a good idea of what this squad looks like and how good they're going to be and everything else. So they don't really have many holes. Jokic might be the best player in the NBA, and he was obviously the two-time MVP. So Joker's incredible. And my question is how much better has Joker got from the last time we played them in 2020? Um, the Lakers have typically matched up pretty well against the Nuggets, and AD has matched up pretty well against Joker. But um, is Joker on another level? Are those two going to be a wash? Is it okay? Well, Joker's able to do all this other stuff, but AD can also contribute on offense and get the rebounds, but he could also be the defensive stopper that he is. That matchup in itself is fascinating, and I'm sure there's going to be a chess match. Do the Nuggets decide, let's not put Joker on AD, let's put Aaron Gordon on him, and let's just try to avoid Joker having to play defense on him. I don't have the answer. They might double AD, whatever the case is. I just know that the styles of the two teams are completely different. Um, there's more finesse. There's more beauty in the game when you watch the Denver Nuggets. There's ball movement. There's Jamal Murray. There's Bruce Brown. There's KCP. There's Michael Porter. There's Jeff Green. There's Aaron Gordon, like I mentioned. There's Joker. The brand of basketball that they play. They're not small. They got size. They got length. They got wings. They got guards. They got a little bit of everything. And then they got, the best center in the NBA. With all that being said, the Lakers play a completely different style. Lakers play if you walk into the Denver Nuggets home, everything is tidy, it's clean. The place just looks clean and like it's taken care of. Lakers, they walk through the mud, and while their boots are full with mud, they walk into your home and they wipe their muddy boots all over your carpet and say, "We're home." That's kind of how the Lakers play, right? So looking at these two teams, style wise, it's definitely different. I think it's a fascinating matchup. Now, I think if you told me, do the Nuggets have the experience and the confidence to beat the Lakers? Maybe we're just all going to sit here and say, why did we keep doubting the Denver Nuggets? They were the best team in the Western Conference. They had the number one seed. They were incredible. They have arguably the best player in the NBA. Or maybe we say, yeah, they've never faced a team like the Lakers. So I think it's a fascinating matchup. I really do. I think one of the current concerns is going to be one of the concerns is going to be the I don't know if this is the best way to put it, but kind of look at it as, is the elevation going to hurt the Lakers? Is the prolonged they're continuing to play, they're putting in minutes and garnering, now the travel's going to be along. Does any of that stuff has anything to do with anything, or it has nothing to do with it? I don't know. But I feel like this is a real matchup. Um, Costas, I appreciate the super chat there. I feel like this is a real matchup. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this is not one of those, the Lakers are fine, no problem. The Memphis Grizzlies had holes, they had immaturity, and they had injuries. The Golden State Warriors just didn't have the size and the length to hang with the Lakers, nor the defense. Nuggets have everything. So this will be the best test that the Lakers have. And I'm looking forward to it. I really, really am looking forward to it. Um, I think this is going to be a matchup that we all look at, and I think. Oh yeah, my bad. I didn't even mention freaking Jamal Murray. What the hell am I doing? But I think this is going to be a matchup that we're all going to kind of try to get a feel for in that first game. And I know that the idea and the concept for the Lakers will probably be go steal game one and move on from there. Um, so I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. I really do. I think it's going to be a fun series. I think it's going to be a good series. And I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park for those that are saying, Lakers are going to dominate. I think it's going to be a really, really entertaining series. All right, let me find a couple comments here. Allen, has a 7 seed ever won an NBA championship? I gotta be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't pay attention to the seed as much. If it was, give me a 7 seed. Like if Minnesota went on a run, it would be more of a shock. But I don't think it's a shock because it's LeBron and it's Anthony Davis, and they've already won a championship together. So I don't really pay too much attention to that. No more off games for AD and D'Lo against this Denver team. We're 3-0 against the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. Make it 4-0. Let's see. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. It looks like no, they haven't. Yes, this is the year that the 7th seed will win a chip. Okay, Laker fans. Couple things here. You guys do me a favor, just real quick. Just subscribe to the channel. If you've not already subscribed, if you could subscribe to the channel, I greatly appreciate that. Continue to grow the channel here, and that's the best way to do it. So if you could subscribe, hit that notification bell, I'd appreciate that. We are all going to now go enjoy our weekend. We got one game to watch on Sunday, Boston and Philly. Go Philly! And we get a couple days off to kick back and chill, and hopefully the Lakers obviously get an opportunity to kick back and chill as well. And then we'll come back next week. Monday, I'm going to have Lakers talk. And then Tuesday is going to be game one. So I will be back with you guys on Monday. I appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Sometimes you just gotta, you just gotta take out the champs. Sometimes you just gotta take out the champs. All right, I appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Um, Take care of your mothers out there, or sisters who are mothers, or girlfriends, or whatever the case is. Happy Mother's Day to everybody over the weekend. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Lakers take down the Warriors. The champs are gone, and the Los Angeles Lakers moving on to the Western Conference Finals. Thanks, Laker fans. Hope you guys have a good night. Appreciate it.